Hello and thank you for viewing. So I'm guessing if you're here, you're having a problem getting Red Dead Redemption 2 PC to launch. Okay. Now I have a couple possible solutions for you. Unfortunately, none of them are working for me, but they've worked for numerous other people. So I'm going to pass them on to you and explain to you kind of how to do some of them. First thing is, if you launch your launcher up, then you see this here right now currently. So this is like kind of like an access to what's happening with Red Dead, and it says right here, exited unexpectedly. Visit their support for common questions and answers. This here might change on your launcher at some point. When you start your launcher up, it might actually update. Because we're waiting for a patch right now. Now that's what I'm waiting for, is a patch. I've been told by Rockstar support in a live chat that a patch is coming out. I will get to showing that in a moment. So if you click on this, it's going to take you to this page here. Now, alternatively, you can get to this page here on Rockstar's Twitter. You click this right here. They've said, please ensure your, yada yada, that your drivers are up to date. Like, yeah, who's not already updated their drivers that's having this problem, right? But after saying make sure your drivers are up to date, they also suggest that you run RDR2.exe as an administrator and disable full screen optimization. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead and do that, just in case this might work for you. I hope it does. So I'm going to show you. You open up your settings on your browser. Okay, we're at games here. Click on settings on your launcher. Click on Red Dead Redemption 2, and then go to View Installation folder. Open. Locate the RDR2 application file. Highlight, then right-click on it and select Properties. And then go to the Compatibility tab and checkbox both Disable Full Screen Optimizations and Run this program as an administrator. You want those on. Okay, and then click OK. You don't have to click Apply. If you click OK, it will automatically apply it. And then close that and go back to games, and then you can click play, and hopefully that works for you. Didn't work for me. Alright, obviously it didn't work for me. If it worked for me, we wouldn't be making this video right now. We would be playing Red Dead Redemption 2. So, that's a bust. But keep an eye on Rockstar support on Twitter, because this is an outlook in order to be able to find some of this information out. You'd also go to tweets and replies and see if they're replying to somebody with something, because there is an article. Wasn't exited unexpectedly. Was this it? Yeah, that's the article. I actually came across this article before they posted it up on their main tweet. I came across it in a reply tweet that they were making here before it was a main tweet. And it was replied as a tweet to somebody before it was even up on the launcher. So if you really want to get glued to it, then watch their tweets and replies as well as their tweets, and you might see something come up. So then what I did is I contacted Rockstar support. You can see here I messaged them, told them what video card I'm having, the problems I'm having, that the launcher is failing to initialize and it's exiting unexpectedly. I've uninstalled, reinstalled the launcher, verified the files, logged in and out, turned off firewall and antivirus. So I'll show you about logging in and out. You go to your little icon here, select sign out and log back in. And that's worked for some people. Also you can go to settings, go to your account information and delete your local profile. That's worked for some people. Unfortunately, those things have not worked for me. So that's something I tried. Turn off firewall and antivirus, which is what they're going to suggest to me down here in a moment. In the reply here, he says, try adding this as an exception to my antivirus software. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You open your start menu and go into your Windows settings. Go to Update and Security. Go to Windows Security, Virus and Threat Protection. And then you go to Manage Settings for Virus and Threat Protection. Then scroll down to Exclusions. Add or remove exclusions. Then add an exclusion. Select File. and then you'll want to go to your program files, Rockstar Games Red Dead Redemption 2 folder, which if you've relocated that during setup might be somewhere else, but that's the default location. Select that file and then click open. Okay, and I've already done that. It's set up here. Here's the file. I've also added the entire folder of Rockstar Games as an exclusion. Still, none of that worked for me. You might need to restart your PC after making these settings. I don't know for sure about that because it didn't work for me. So my final thing was they mentioned here to go to click that link to view answers and continue the conversation, which I was intrigued about that. Boom, I got into live support with a Rockstar representative. Starts off with my initial message and their initial reply, and I continue to say I'm responding that adding the exceptions did not work. I added both the executable and the folder, and his reply is that he suggests I wait for a patch to come out. I asked for an ETA on that patch. The ETA is hopefully by the end of the day, but it could take a day or two. So there you have it, folks. Those are all the possible known fixes I think I have for you. And the result is, if none of that works for you, I think you're just going to have to wait for a patch to come out. Now, if anybody knows any other, methods, something else that you might have done in order to get it to work, I would absolutely love to hear about them down in the comments down below. If something does work for me, I'll make another video showing what worked for me, and maybe we can help a whole bunch of people out with it. I appreciate you coming in. Thanks for viewing. I'll catch y'all next time. Until then, happy hunting and happy trails.